test. Testing audio connection. Video is going live now. I'm waiting for it. Audio connection. There we go. And we're going to go ahead and mute that. Switching over. And I've done some work with my settings here. I had to reduce the video settings significantly, but I think that should kill enough of the lag that I can actually stream this game. And I do like this game. It's a pretty good game. Like I said, Minecraft in space, and I'm really excited about all the changes that have occurred from releasing the ability to integrate mods into your game. Boy, this looks terrible this way. Yeah, it's an ugly ship. Most of my ships are going to be extremely ugly. But this one I'm pretty proud of. This is the first ship I ever built from scratch when I first got the game. And around the 4th of July weekend, I'd saved up and finally got in the game. Yeah, $20, I know, but yeah, I had to save up for it. It's got a little bit of everything, good, decent armor. I did add a new thing to it. I built it before I knew how to use the cargoes and connectors and conveyors and all that, but it's built around a large conveyor, regular size conveyor, so that everything gets sucked up by that and goes into the conveyor system and is ready for initially an ejector. But now I have a connector. Is the ejector still on there? It's not much. It's got a couple of things, but it really does its job well. Oh, well, it probably helps if I turn the engine on. And this is the little base. It's undergone some changes, but I did this in the asteroid start with a little yellow ship, and I just flew to this asteroid and got enough uranium to continue work, and then I tore down the ship and built this instead. I got a little landing pad, a little place to deposit my ore. Make sure the conveyor, yeah, the ejector's still there, hidden underneath a new layer of heavy armor. Didn't really need the heavy armor. It does vibrate quite a bit. Didn't really need the heavy armor, but I wanted to put it on there anyway. So I just recently added the heavy armor. We don't really need anything, but I'm going to go over here and do a little drilling anyway. Lights. These lights really light up everything, don't they? I got a nice ore deposit all around on this thing. There's a little bit of lag here, but it's nowhere near as bad as when I first tried it with my normal settings, and I'm hoping the video isn't too bad. I just like having to sacrifice the quality of the video in the game, but I'm willing to do it in order to share. Yeah, it does its job pretty well. Just get some inside. Don't really need it, but well, I suppose we do. Since I'm building a couple other things. And now with the mods, there are quite a few different additions that I'd like to integrate. So we got a regular connector, and everything's hooked up to the same system on this station. It's not really a station. I hijacked a couple of ships that came through. The business shipments are good for the solar panels and everything. And when I first did it, the solar panels weren't all that great. I mean, you could run maybe the cockpit and a med bay, and that was it. Now you can run quite a few things off of the solar panels, which is good, because that means I don't have to use any fuel. Alright, I think that's good enough. See if I can remember what the buttons are. Hey, I remembered. Alright, so ejector on. Just get out of this. And it just drops its stuff there. We're just going to go ahead and turn it off. Get out. And that should suck up everything. That was my first ship ever. I originally didn't have any color on it, but I tried to paint it orange. It's ugly as hell. I don't like it. I preferred it all gray. But yeah, I was building before I, really understood how the blocks work together. And I wasn't going to concern myself over the visuals. I mean, most of the time, I'd be flying back and forth with this and just be upside down all the time. I got quite a bit of stuff in there. And everywhere. I tried to put a roof on, but then it just got in my way, so I just tore it right back down. Well, I got a capital ship I'm starting to work on up here. It's kind of fun. It's only got 2 large reactors at the moment. So, not all that great. Got my beacon, a couple solar panels to provide power to the thrusters for the moment while I'm building, just to keep it from floating off. Go down in here. Got a big old power bank. I don't know how much of that we'll actually need, or whether that's even enough. Yeah, that's how you turn jetpack on. It's got gravity at the moment, yeah. 2 big reactors. This is engineering section. I've got one turned on, apparently. Oh, I'm refining. Got a couple walkways down to this level, and then stairs down to the next level, which is the lower engineering, with some little components here and there, gyroscopes, little engineering cockpit there. This is just there to keep a floor upstairs. Other side's the same. It's alright. It's a start. Come out here and we've got this hallway here. The left and the right are both the same. We've got cargo containers. And they're hooked up to the reactors and each other, and they have refineries and assemblers, one on each side. I figured that's probably enough. This little area down here is the med bay. I don't have any glass up right now, but it's just supposed to be down here. Have a view, got med bay. That's all original. This is all original stuff. This is before I start adding mod items. So I just went on prior to this and downloaded a bunch of the mods. I wanted to see what it would be like, how it will change my designs. This is just a little walkway to go up to another area. Up here we have the small craft hangar bay, which is still under construction. Blah. And they all have a nice heavy area for landing. Got the door areas lined out, and these are very small ships. Basically, whatever it is that they do, plus a cockpit and whatever engines. This is a mover. Its whole job is to grab things and either hold it in place or tug it around. We have conveyor systems with connectors. Each of the small ships has one connector on the side, which is integrated to its systems. I don't think I have their reactors integrated, but I do believe they all have batteries, so that while they're on the connectors, they're recharging. So they don't really use all that much fuel. I have one for welding, one for moving things, and one for dismantling, deconstruction. This is trying to make something so it would look like it was part of the ship. I don't know. It's in the process of being built. Everything's in the process of being built except for the small ships. They're all done pretty much. Let's see, that's to the big shuttle bay. Now the shuttle, I have gravity turned way down to like 0.1. Here we have the front engineering section. It's a grav drive. I don't know if this design is a good one or not, because, well, I'm still learning these blocks. But yeah, I'll put it together. We'll have a gravity drive on this ship, see how it works. I have a converted military escort. I removed all of the weapons, removed the unnecessary assembler, replaced it with like conveyor systems and cargo containers, moved the cockpit so that it's up forward. Now there's a actual view inside the cockpit of the ship to the outside. I added a little gravity drive. It's not too bad. And as you can see, it's got its own little connector so that it can load and unload cargo from the large ship. I don't have a gangway to it yet. But I'm still working on it. Oh, I don't have gravity here. That's right, I'm outside of the gravity field. And this is powered down at the moment. Let's see, I replaced it with battery boxes. And I don't think I did add cargo containers. I was thinking about adding cargo containers to it, but I don't really see a need. And it's pretty much the same. I just tore out this bit and added a walkway and the other type of cockpit to it. So we can look around here and get a decent view of what's in front of us. Let's go spotlight. That's alright. It does a pretty good job. Now those little ships are not my design. I actually got the idea from watching some Minecrackers play this game. BTC and I believe it's Vex were playing their little thing, and they built these little things, little weevil bugs. I call them weevils. For some reason, I have insect names for my ships. Yeah, those are after I've built the second ever ship and partially way through this building of this capital ship, which is going to take some doing. I got a lot to do, and now with all the changes, yeah. Here's the ugliest ship I have ever built. It's like a all-purpose utility ship with everything that they had at the time. So yeah, it's got a grinder, a welder, a cockpit, battery, well, solar panel even. But it does its job. Probably not the most efficient and best design ever, but I have the thrusters turned off. It's got more gyros than it actually needs. For things like grabbing a hold of wayward ships and toting them back to help offset all that extra mass. I've got a little drop-off point for my my miner. Thinking about building a Weevil miner, but I don't know that it would actually be useful enough. And these are slow. This one probably could use an overhaul or just tear down and redo. Anyway, that's where I'm at this. I mean, I could start a new one, but I'm kind of in the middle of doing this on my personal playthrough. And well, there's not really a need other than to get rid of extra ships. I kind of like the ships I have. This one can probably get dismantled now. I don't know that I'd do anything else. I do kind of want to build one of those hover bikes. But yeah, it's a pretty good ship. It's got multiple reactors. I found out the hard way how one reactor. I found out the hard way a couple times how one reactor is just not right. It's not that it doesn't generate enough power, it's just that when that goes out, you're left drifting in space. So after that, I've made sure all my designs have backup power for at least thrusting in the general direction of home or stopping whatever spin or trajectory I'm on. And usually they have enough power just to get you back, and that's about it. You can't really do any work with them, but they're emergency backup systems. This thing does not have enough power. Anyway, that's enough of the blather. If I had some music, I'd play it. Some of the free music that is allowed. You know, hey, if you guys know of any radio stations or whatever that I can play while doing this that does not, cause problems with the video broadcasting deal, let me know. Yeah, I think I'm going to tear this one up. Let's check out my inventory. Lots of steel plates and stuff, okay. I think the best way to go about this I'll turn it off yet, make sure it's stopped. Video. Why? keep fighting loud. Yeah, that happens whenever you play multiple games at the same time. Do you have a lot in your inventory? It's been a while. It's been a couple weeks since I played this. Not really. It doesn't really have a whole lot. All of it's in that connector. I'll just pop that in there. Why are the refineries not online? They should be online. I think I turned them off to conserve power during something else. Refinery. Too many ships. I haven't named everything. Reactor. Check for reactors. That one's on. Refinery. That's a good noise. That's better. And these are more than likely not the best setup for the landing bay. Then I'm still kind of guessing this thing. Oh, there it is. Unlock. Thrusters on. It should have a gyroscope somewhere. Battery. Go with semi. Actually, no. It's fully charged, so that's good. Where's my gyro? Oh, right there in front of me. Turn it on. Oh! The connector's still green. Where's the connector? There we go. That's better. Come over here and get the stuff out of this one. This one's going bye-bye. Kind of sad whenever you decommission a ship, but there we go. But hey, it has to be done. It's an older model. It's outdated. Doggone it, it's gonna keep doing that, isn't it? try and grab all this stuff. Why are my things not working? Oh, it's probably because I need to make sure there's uranium in there. No, it's got, oh, that's from my reactor. Oh boy. Alright. Still not cooperating. This thing's got 3 reactors. Come on. Turn on the reactor, maybe. At least one of them. There we go. Oh, what the hell? I don't have a conveyor or something. Alright, well, so much for that. We're going to have to dock it anyway. I was kind of hoping to avoid that. And then tear it apart. We're not going to hook this one back up. I might be a little too gentle with these things, but then again, things can get torn out really quickly and easily in this. I see other people play this game. I tend to cringe whenever they come in hot to land, or they get real close to the little other ships at high speeds, and it's like, oh, there it is. Alright, that's right, this one's a little fast. We didn't grab any supplies for this, but we're gonna do it anyway. This is just a little bump to protect the pedestrians so they're coming in and out. And the walkway underneath. I don't really have a specific design for this. I'm just kind of winging it, building it as I go, so that I can learn how the blocks work together. And now there's even more blocks, so it's gonna be crazy. More functionality. I could probably replace these small thrusters with medium ones. Or is it armored ones? But I'm not going to do too much redesigning at the moment until I can work with them and understand how they operate, then I can start implementing redesigns, Mark II, or upgrades. All right. Oh, that's a little better. Turn off our thing right now. Pretty much full of inventory at the moment. Got a little spot down here. Should we try it? I don't think we'll fit. No, I don't think we'll fit. No, we won't fit. We won't try it. Here you can see the exterior at the moment. So I've got the two large cargo bays, the refinery, and the assemblers on the inside. And a couple things over here. Ooh, stop. Go the other way. Good boy. Ooh, some jerkiness there. Both the reactors are online. That's not good. Alright, well, I think I want to add one of those awesome new Titan things. Maybe two of them. How many do you think we should add? Let's look and see if there's anybody in the chat. Nope, nobody in the chat. And I'm going to work on that this week. See if I can't find a solution to get me, the ability to see who's talking or what in the chat while I'm playing. Turn this off for a minute. Get out. Holy moly, where'd everything go? That's a lot of stuff, man. That's a lot of stuff. What is this? You need an info thing now. Oh yeah, that's a lot of stuff. We want to put one of those on there. I do. Titan engine, that's the one we want. Wait, what? Cryopod? No, Titan engine. There. Let's see, how are we going to do this? Whoa. I'm going to have to be in a second. Different viewpoint here. Oh, that's big. That's a lot bigger than I was thinking for a ship. How do you even build that? Well, you need steel plate to start. We might not be able to build one of those. Let's try G. We gotta put down some, what is this? Basic law. Oh, it's other stuff. We don't want the heavy armor blocks anymore. Wait. Should be a light armor block. There we go. It's a civilian ship. I don't have any weapons. I've got weapons disabled there. That might be enough to put it out. You know, just build it. Will it be far enough out? Let's try. Man, I think it's huge. I don't think it is. I think we need to go out. Exit. Yeah, we need to go out to about here. So what, 5 blocks? 5 more blocks out. Let's see, this is 3. How wide is that thing? That's what I want to know. How wide is it? 7. It is 5 wide. So we can't do 2 on the back. We can do 1. And then they have it 1 block on each side available. Okay. So first person. And we go down here to the center. The center with the sea turtle. Yeah. I never noticed how those thrusters there are off center. Well, they were just really put there to hold it in place while I built it. I just basically started with a frame around a reactor. And then I said, well, 1 reactor is probably not going to be enough. So I put another reactor on there with the battery backup. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That should be enough. Gee. Maybe. I could be wrong. I probably am. Oh crap. It's still not enough. That is huge, man. So, how much more space do we need? A lot? You know what? Let's put it up here real quick. It's not going to go here. I just want to build it so I can see what I'm dealing with. And yeah, that's still not enough room. Holy moly. And it goes to what? I can't really tell because there's a thing in the way. Looks like one block past the edge of the bubble there. So we need get that out of our face. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 out from where we want it. And we want it 2 out from this. So 1, 2, 3. I can count. Hello everyone, why don't you join me in counting? 4, 5, maybe. Come on. There you go. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That should do it. Hopefully. If not, I don't know what. We want it on this, and there's my ship in the way, isn't it? Wow. Let's just come back out of this for a second. Wow. That thing's huge. Oh, it's pointing the wrong direction, too. There we go. Yeah, my ship's in the way. Move it off to the side. Power it back down. Yeah. Okay. See? Guess we want to be able to place this thing. Place this thing. There we are. Okay. So, why is it not there now? Does it need a base plate or something? Need a plate to thrust against? Or am I just in the way? Let's try the base plate idea. Maybe that's why it would do it the other way, but not this way. 3. Alright, now let's try it. 7. Here, oh, we had it for a second. Yeah, that's a problem there. Oh, we got it. Holy moly. Alright, let's go back in the first person and see. Centered right. I don't want this thing off center. That's for damn sure. This is survival road. Is it done? We need to make sure that comes all the way up to the reinforcement plates there. And it definitely needs to be done before it's turned on. Well, I don't know. You think that thing might be big enough for this ship? It might need more than one, but no, I don't think it does. I don't think it needs more blood on the sides either, so. We got private seal. Yeah, those things are boring. Well, let's go check it. See if it needs anything else. Done. Alright, I think we need to reinforce it though. We can't just have it with little metal blocks here and there. These pads, that's what those pads are for. Oh, I'm out of steel plate. That's alright, we can do that. Sunk. Oh! Steel plate. Well, I think this is the only ship that will have one of those. This ship is already freaking huge for me. I mean, I am doing this by myself. And I think this thing is built so that it can operate on ships that are much, much larger than this. And this one's supposed to be. I think this one would have been just fine with the grav drive. button again. Go all the way out to the end. Man, I can only imagine the size of some of the ships people build. I thought mine was big. I mean, I'm not even done with it. It's still only got the back portion of it. Still got to put crew quarters and a bridge and all that. Now I have to add hydroponics and walkways. I added some walkways here. Since we've got this great big old shuttle bay right in the middle of the ship, I put walkways to the front of the ship here. Oh, no more gravity, that's right. And here, and they're all accessed by stairwells, or, everything's connected. On this. We got the underneath of the drop out area for the ore goes directly into these and feeds into the tubes, which is also linked to the shuttle connector and travel along the sides back here to the refinery areas, which are also connected to the reactors. Problem was going to be getting it to the front of the ship, and I don't want to rely on a single tube because I want to have that redundancy systems in case one goes out, gets hit by an asteroid or like crash or something. I'll still have an operating system as long as the ship is still intact, mostly. Barring catastrophic failure, it'll still operate. I think I want to be able to see this engine from the inside of the ship, so I think I'll add some walkways and engineering that will come back here. I might have to add some extra parts. they're going to get filled in. Don't worry about it. I'm just putting the skeleton, the framework on here. There we go. 1, 2, and we'll have an extra one along the bottom. Are there any of those pads on the bottom over here? No. I think I probably put it in upside down. That's fine. There's not really up in space, so. Well, relative there. I could say this is the top. Just because gravity is pointing the other way doesn't mean this isn't up. I think I'm in the gravity field for the doggone it, station down there. That noise changed. I don't like it. I like the other noise better. Over here. Yeah, I have the weapons and stuff turned off. I'm not really going to worry about it until they have like some pirate rating AI or something. Then we'll turn it on. See how well we do. I've already built a ship with it on for a little while, and I tried one of the military things, and the turrets are just a little overpowered in their how they operate. So I managed to make a pinhole in my really thick armor and take out my reactor while moving in a pinhole. A little too much. I was left out there stranded. Didn't really get close enough to actually do anything, and I was traveling pretty fast. Top speed. And I didn't even get close enough. My reactor died. Got me before I was even within weapon range. And that was with some really thick armor. For a small fighter, yeah, I had that thing looking like a Russian Hind gunship, basically. And it still managed to take me out pretty quick. It was a little too hard. Maybe some of y'all might be able to do it, but, you know, I haven't been able to. I think I'd much rather build on this right now. Learn a little more before I get too into that. Not ready for fighters. Alright, let's add some reinforcement along these paths. We want to make sure it's good and locked on there. We don't want our thruster just launching off it without us tearing a hole through the hull. I don't know if that's possible with this one, but I know I've had it happen with other things. I tried the pistons and it just ended up tearing themselves apart. I don't know if that was just because my system was unable to handle the mass needed, or if it was just a bug from a new release thing, but yeah, I kind of gave up on those for a minute. I'll try again later. They did have a big old piston-driven door along the bottom of the shuttle bay. I plan to put in other doors up here, but it just didn't work for me. It was a design flaw on my part, but I didn't get it to work even a little. It just tore itself apart. And I was still on the fleshing it out portion. You know, like, alright, let's put this down and we'll try this first. And yeah, it just tore itself apart and launched off in the face. That should have worked. I don't know why it didn't. It was just framework, and even though it was just framework, I guess the physics freaked out and did quite a bit of damage while it was launching itself into space. And slow moving as those things are, I don't think it should have done that. Alright, I think we've got a basic frame here. It's not real stable, but we'll put it, make sure it's attached to the ship itself by something more than one little piece of metal. Although, you know what seat belts in cars are held together by? Basically, your safety relies on a tiny little plastic pin. Isn't that a thought? There we go. You know what, we'll just do it this way. Now it's uneven, so I gotta come over here and fix that. I do not like that new sound. I don't like that one bit. Oh, I'll let him die here in a minute. There we go. Let's attach the bottom and we're ready to finish that up. Oh, here, let's I don't have any chairs in here other than a few bits and pieces. Where am I going? Let's sit here and check out our new ship here. I don't know. Kind of silly looking to me. I wonder if it works. Okay. Got one artificial mass and none of the gravity drives are completed in the grav drives. And in order to use it, I have to shut down crew gravity. Because like I said, I've done this entirely in survival here. So I haven't been able to refine how large the gravity fields are. I guess that's a creative world function only. That's what it says. It's turned on. It doesn't appear to be working though. Is there a key binding I need to do? I'll hit the, there we are. There we go, we just needed to toggle it for a second. Oh, that's right, we are in engineering, so forward. Ah, crap. We've got a ship that's rolling around. Stop, damn it. Ah, hell. I don't have forward thrusters on this thing. Thought I had them on there, but I guess not. I must have taken them off to redesign something. Oh, wait a minute. I don't have them all on the bottom because it stopped moving. I swear I had some down here. Some temporary thrusters. There's my temporary downward thruster. Alright, you can stop freaking out now. Thank you very much. Well, I know we can take these off now. Because I don't have any inventory space. Well, what it is. No, but we can take two of them off. Man, this thing fills me up fast. All thruster components. Yeah, they'll do that. I may need to go and check out the website again in order to figure out how to build that motorcycle I want to build. Or probably like. Use the wrong size. Gee. A lot large. Perfect. Just there to move it around until it gets built. What is that banging noise? I keep hearing a banging noise. I don't know what it is. See if I can get a little weevil welder. I know I got my initial dampeners on. I shouldn't be moving like that. It's starting to lag again because I moved too many things. Work on it some more, I guess. You working? Okay, good. that was. That was my landing gear. I guess I better get out and check my ship. Surprisingly, no damage. For something whose parts are all exposed. I don't think I have a upward vertical thruster. I don't, do I? Oh, yes I do. Alright, we'll fly over here. And I had planned for the opposite, same and opposite up here. So now I have other thrusters, so I could probably take those apart. Let's see. And replace them with the newer multi-thrusters. Let's try. Oh, those are huge too. I won't be able to tear those apart by hand. Go over here. Whoa! See what we can do here. Well, it's kind of a shame because you could be able to walk around on the inside, around the base of this, but, you know, whatever. Gee. Alright, now where are these new thrusters? What is that? Bioreactor. Oh, that's, yeah, that's, environmental systems, life support. I'm gonna have to look that up, see if there's any instructions or something. A pool table. TV. Oh. A living better than I am, damn it. We got pod and pod. 2 pods. Laser turrets. Maneuvering thruster. Those are square saber engines. Like that. These interior inside corners. Basic walls. Yeah, I have a real bad feeling that this entire ship's gonna be torn down completely in order to accommodate the new changes. That's alright. Is this medium thrusters? Well, where's the big thrusters that are armored? Are they even in there? I don't know. My bad. But anyway, those are my ships. I'm thinking I might need a break. Getting awful thirsty and I ran out of drink. Can't tell you for sure whether or not I'll be back tonight. I may just look these up. Static soldier. Okay, soldiers. Yeah, I just kind of grabbed everything. I'll figure it out later. That sort of thing. Small armor slope turret. I guess there might not be a large armor slope turret. Alright, well kids, thanks for joining me tonight. I'm going to check the chat, see who said anything. Like I said, I'm going to try and get that fixed so I can actually see what you guys are saying while I'm playing, and I don't have to go back and check it out then after the fact. I'll work on that this week. But at least, hey, I got this game running, I got Skyrim running, and I think Minecraft might be a little better. We'll have to see. I'll check you guys later.